Today I'm going to be doing a little class with Bob Earhart and teach him how I do a twist Damascus pattern. So let's get into it. I'll do like a couple steps on it and then you just completely do yours on your own after you watch me do mine. Okay. And then we make the same pattern and everything. And then while my billet's cooling, you can be doing your couple steps and then pretty much just all the way through it. And I think we'll do like a loose twist. It'll look really nice just on its own. Tight twists look good if you're doing like multi-bar stuff. Just kind of go until it feels right. Pretty much how I always do Damascus. That's even how I know when to pull it out of the forge. Like when I get that feeling. I better get my forge plugged in because the last thing we were using was this other forge. Take this off so we can cut some steel.
You got a new belt with bandsaw blade?
I have a really good new one there and I have a brand new one there. And I have this one that barely cuts. We'll try this one and if we have to, we'll put a different one on, but I only like normally using a brand new one whenever I'm cutting up mosaics. I try to time it all just right to where I have a blade that's like halfway good for the beginning of a billet and then it's like it can use a brand new one towards the end. Sometimes that time it gets thrown off. All right, so let's start figuring out your metal. Alrighty, so these are 12 inches long. What are these, 15? So that would give us 8 pieces of this. We're gonna want 10 pieces of this.
So do you put the carbon steel on the outsides?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'd put this on the outside if it was thicker. It's best to have a thicker layer of something on the outside because especially when you put it in the forge, the heat does some dramatic things to it. Let's see, so that'd be 4, 8. Yeah, so we'll just cut the whole thing up and we're left with a couple pieces. That's a little over 18. Put gloves on for this. Okay. I think I normally do, but I'll show you how I clean them up normally. I just like to get like 95% of that surface pickling and stuff off. Okay. Even though it probably doesn't hurt at all, but it's too easy of a step not to do it. Okay. Get the bulk of it off there. But yeah, I normally wear welding gloves doing this. The heat can heat up a little bit. That out because that'll stay in your Damascus probably all the way through. Oh, okay. Sometimes that stuff can have pits in it from like the metal hitting on each other or something. Sure. But yeah, other than that, it looks great. I think I want to get the forge heating up while we're doing the rest of this. So let's go ahead and stop and do that next. Alright, so let's stack our billets up. 1084, 15 and 20. So yeah, just alternate them. 1084, 15 and 20. All the way. How many pieces you got? Is it about the same thickness? Yeah, they're pretty much spot on here. Okay.
So is the carbon content of the 1084 darkened? Gives you darker contrast? Is that what makes the difference? Or?
No, the magnesium. There's a little bit of magnesium in the one. You got all 3 of your pieces back in there. Use all your steel you brought, have a little bigger billet. I'm gonna try to make mine the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, and 20 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers here, and 2 of them stacked up next to each other there. All right, so I just need 3 more of these.
I think PSI you run.
I have that on 35 pounds out there and I'll turn it back a little bit later. Okay, finally we can make some progress here. All lined up, doing some welding, get some handles picked out. I'll weld the ends up first, stick the handle on there. I'm gonna grind these layers that are sticking up a whole bunch and get them a little bit closer to flush. That can kind of close up when we start forge welding and leave some like black lines in places that aren't lined up since that's wider than the 15 and 20 there. I'm gonna grind that down a little bit and I'm gonna run a couple beads across here. When I'm forging on my own, because hot metal is larger than cold metal, it wants to expand right away when the forge is super hot. So if you let it heat up slowly with the billet will more likely expand at the same rate. If this expands too quickly, it'll open up a big gap and let air and scale and nasty stuff form in there, and then you can get like blisters on the sides of your billet. No matter what, I always put some welds on the sides and that helps with that, but I'll probably be real careful here and make sure I get lots of flux and everything on this since the forge is heated up already.
Okay.
When you do this on your own, I recommend heating the billet up with the forge.
Okay.
Got it tack welded up like that. I'm gonna take it over here and put it in some diesel fuel, it is kind of low. This kind of acts as like a borax in a way, because that layer of diesel will burn off inside your billet and create a micro thin layer of like carbon, and it actually can protect the billet a little bit from atmosphere. You definitely can't take your billet in and out of the forge when you do that, but I do that for that reason, and it makes it easy for me to sprinkle some borax on before I even put my billet in. If your billet gets to like a red heat accidentally before any flux is on it, you pull it out to put flux on it, then you can have scale forming inside of it. So this is just to cut off and cut to the chase and do it before that can happen. You can go ahead and get your billet going. Yeah, I was just counting the layers. 23?
23, yeah.
Yep, that'll work. Go ahead and stick that in there. We'll go ahead and start working on mine. Now, not a lot will stick at this point, but a little bit will, and that'll be good. I need some running water to cool down the handle. It's gonna get hot. I'll probably let it heat up a little bit in there, then I'll turn the forge back up. I've got it cranked way down low right now.
Oh, so it's kind of control warping?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking about, there's two different ways you can go about doing this. You can draw the billet out and cut it hot, and grind the two pieces and put them over and do it all when it's hot. You don't have to wait for anything to cool. Or you can draw it out into a really long piece, let it cool, grind it off, cut it up into multiple pieces, and restack it. The second method I mentioned is normally a little cleaner way of doing it, but the first way works really good too if you're careful, and you can actually go maybe a little bit faster. So I'm thinking about doing the first method where we just draw it out, do it all hot. Okay. Possibly. Probably turn this up a little bit now. Put some more flux on first. I gotta be careful though, with this bright sunshine out here, it's kind of hard to tell the color, and I can easily ruin the billet.
Forge a piece of see what the forge yard. Okay, so you don't press it down into the...
Yeah.
So is that billet welded?
You don't really have to, but it's kind of a good idea. I mean, there's so much steel then that it's pretty much going to get lost in there, but it's a good idea to at least get the big stuff off. Now, the closer you get to having a final billet, the more you want to make sure you get that off. I'm not even going to force it out too much more, and then go ahead and hot cut it, and we'll start folding it up and doubling the layers. We've got 23, so next we'll have 46 and then 92. I don't know if we'll leave it at that or maybe go one more and have just shy of 200. So last time I folded it over this way. This time I think I want to fold it the other way.
Why is that? Just for the symmetrical pattern?
Yeah, it helps keep the handle in the center a little better.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to mark it on this side. We'll make a mark on it. I mean, if we really wanted to be fast, I'd probably just cut it with the that saw right now. And then it'd only be one heat, fold it over. But I'm not in that much of a hurry on it. I'd like to preserve that amount of steel.
Right.
By the time you do that 4 or 5 times, I mean, you're taking out a little over 1/8 of an inch each time. So, yeah, 4 times the half-inch billet gone is dust. Hey, Josh, look at this. Look how lightweight this billet is. I can pick it up with one hand. The other one, you had to like...
Yeah, I was watching you like...
Yeah, it's going fast. 46 layers. It'll be 92. I'm not decided. I haven't decided yet if we want to leave it at 92 or fold it one more and bring it up close to 200.
What would be the difference? So what?
Well, it's doubling the layers.
So it would be a finer pattern. This twist, does it look better with a lower layer count?
I haven't done just a single bar twist. I haven't even done multi-bar twists in a long time. So, yeah, I haven't done them in a long time, so it's a little bit of an experiment. Either way, it'll look good.
Yeah.
One will be coarser, one will be finer. You know, what if let's do this one maybe 96, and we can do yours 200, and then we can kind of see what they look like.
All right.
Do you like finer patterns?
Yeah.
The dad will be using this on chef's knives, and for those, we actually want kind of a bolder pattern that jumps out at people a little more, so this would be a perfect test to do that.
Cool.
We'll make them the same, just do it live double the layers.
Okay. That's cool.
Like hot butter.
Yeah, man. Okay, so now you're dropping it down.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
That billet got hot. itself.
So you just cut it back?
Yeah. That fork, if you're not using it, you have it on pretty high, it'll heat up so hot in there. It's like really bad on the lining and everything. The more we forge it, the more those layers start to kind of curve up or something.
Right.
So now instead of the layer going flat all the way to the side, you can actually see some of the layers there showing up on the sides where you wouldn't expect to see them.
So when you go to make a knife out of that, you'll grind that down, the edges down?
Well, if you're doing a random pattern, that's what you would be seeing right there. Is you'd be seeing, this would be the side of your blade. So you'd be folding it a lot more, so you'd have a lot more of that stuff happening. And then when you grind your blade and stuff, more of it would show up.
Right.
So it's 24, we folded it once. Yeah, 92. Turn the forge back up a little bit. Normally for multi-bar twist, I make like a 5/8 or maybe 3/4 inch bar at the biggest.
Right.
But since we're gonna get one blade out of it, I want to try to make it bigger because it's gonna take more mass to make it wide enough. I'll forge it to 1 1/4, see what that looks like, and if I think it looks a little big, then I'll do it down smaller. We twist it with this. This is intended for 3/4 inch bars because I hardly ever do bigger bars than that, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge using this. That bigger bar is going to be really tough to twist.
When you twist it, do you heat it up to forging temperature? I mean, welding temperature?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Okay. Should be good. Yeah. I need a bigger twister for sure for doing this. This is made for little bars. Like with my little bars, I can get about 10 or 12 twists. Really? But here I've done like one.
Right.
Well, keep going. I do want it to be a good amount tighter than that. Not like all thread, but you draw that out, it's gonna, it won't be as tight as it was.
Oh, okay, yeah, it'll spread out.
Yeah.
So you over twist because it'll stretch.
Looking good so far, though. Getting shorter.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'm gonna go about that much.
What about the ends there? You wanna?
We're gonna get this in.
Okay.
Normally with my thin bars, I keep the very end up and try to twist it. I won't be able to do it with this bar, it's too thick. So that'll have to just be the tang end or something. Good. There's just gonna be some waste. Most of the time, if you let the heat overlap just a little bit, the twist will even itself out pretty well.
Okay.
Not perfectly, but pretty good. You should get this charcoal going.
Okay.
There's hot air going through there.
I guarantee it.
Okay, I think we're gonna weld a handle on this and draw it out, and then my part will be done. And then
Now you want to draw that. What's your final thickness?
for like hunters or fighters or something, I want something just over a quarter. The problem with this kind of Damascus is it's hard to get the fillet wider. Okay. Just forge it out with this, it'll pretty much just make it longer and it won't get much wider. Okay. So I gotta really try hard to get it wide. I don't know how wide I'll get it, but I'm gonna try to forge it mostly on this big flat die. That way it can press it out sideways instead of just lengthways. I might use this a little bit too, it's got a little taper on it. I'll heat up this other end next. I'm going to take the handle off now and use some tongs.
How to twist you force the blade to shake, or would it be better to grind it?
You can really do it either way.
Okay.
You're going to be able to get a lot bigger blade if you forge it in shape, but it's going to also distort it a lot more. But sometimes the distortion can look good. Really, the decision's up to you, you know?
Okay. Yeah, the pattern will get finer at the point because you're pressing. Right.
It'll also, like, the pattern, the more you forge it out, the more the pattern's on a 45-degree angle right now. The longer you forge that out, the more that pattern flattens out too.
Oh, really?
Forge it out a bunch, the pattern will just be going across on these real long, like, I think they call it like waterfall pattern or something. Yeah. That's kind of what we're doing, not really. The worst part about doing a twist pattern is you can get that edge to tear apart a little bit sometimes from the extreme forging and all that pressure it was under twisting. It's getting real wide though.
Yeah, it is.
I might gently hit it the other way just to flatten out those little ridges and help the tearing not be so bad maybe. The edges down a little bit now, okay? And then grind out some of the torn out spots and then continue forging this out flatter. The sides look really good. I wanted to go ahead and grind some of that rough stuff off the sides so it wouldn't end up in our finished thin billet because there's like a little bit of residual twist pattern stuff going on. Just wanted to flatten that stuff out a little bit.
I wonder if that'll help it not continue to shear off.
Yeah, I probably should have forged the edges a little bit before I got it so wide, maybe. It probably would have helped to have it smoothed out and flattened out a little bit.
Right.
Go ahead and grind the edges a little bit, and I'll flip it around and do the other one. The other end.
Bevel the edges? Or just grind them?
I'm going to try to grind some of the spots that sheared and stuff out of the edge, clean up this a little bit. There's some shears in the billet. It made me have to make it a little bit narrower than I wanted.
Alternate to keep it square.
Yeah. That's some bad shearing right there in the middle on both sides. Huh. That's why it's extra skinny right there. It's important to get most of that shearing out right now so it doesn't keep getting worse and worse and end up going way deep into your billet. Yeah. So like continue forging this out now.
Right. That's about what? That's about 18 inches on it. 20 inches maybe?
I think it's like 16 to 18, yeah. It's looking a lot better now. There might be one or two places that are shearing just a tiny bit, but they're not bad. I'll probably just draw it down to the 1/4 inch. I won't go any more than that. That way it'll give Dad a little extra room to work with. Got one bad spot right there. I don't think it goes too deep. I might just leave it alone for now. Have to work around that in the finish knife a little bit maybe.
I don't see it going down the side. So that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, the sides look really good. Okay. The edges are under a lot of stress. That's why it's doing that. I'll forge it out this way a little bit. Yeah, just keep going there. Yeah, a couple little spots. Even if there's some bad shearing spots, I'm sure we can work around it because this will make a couple chef's knives. So that can be cut out because of the shape of the tip or something, you know. Right. Exactly 2 inches wide. I mean, it's not too bad. You can make a pretty big chef's knife for that. If you're wanting to make like buoys out of it, then I'd make it about 1.5 to 1.75 inches wide at the most. And then hunters, it only needs, well actually, if you're planning on forging the edge out, then it only needs to be like 1.25 inches wide or so. Yeah, we definitely don't need to go as wide. Right. Edge looks good. The shearing, both times when I ground the shearing off, it didn't go in as bad as it looked. Like it looked bad. Right. I mean, it was kind of bad there. That's why it's kind of skinny in the middle. Right. Not so bad.
The middle can all out at the same time.
I will say when you go to forge your blade, you want to be nice and gentle with it. You know, don't just forge it like 70% to shape at most. The more you forge it by hand, the more it's going to distort the pattern. Okay. Keep your mind on that while you're forging out your blade. You know, just kind of forge it all out equally. Don't like focus on one spot real hard and then move on.
Okay. It's okay to grind more.
Yeah, yeah. This will probably end up getting forged out a little more before it becomes a blade though. Alright, just a little more to do on that tip. One more heat. It would have come out just about perfect if I didn't have the extra deep split here in the middle. Made it a little skinnier.
So these over here aren't going to matter? This little stuff here is not going to matter, right?
Yeah, that's scale there.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, okay, sure enough.
Still a full long like 1.5 inches right here.
How long is that?
Here, pretty good. Yeah, good.
So 6 inches.
25 inches. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'd been more pretty quick, about 2.5, 3 hours for Damascus.
That's how I do a 92 layer twist Damascus pattern and get a nice little 25-inch long billet out of it that's about 1/4 inch thick and 2 inches wide.
Well, Kyle, thanks for having me over, because I've read a lot of books, but I saved a lot of time today.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing you forge up yours next.
Well, I am too. I hope I'm man enough to twist it.
So how'd you hear about Kyle?
He looks cool. He's homeschooled. Sweet. He's a Christian. I'm gonna call this guy.
So did you like the homeschooling aspect of him then?
I did. We connected. I was homeschooled from when I was from third grade to when I got my diploma.
That's
so
cool.
yeah, we connected there, and you know,
Yeah.
he's the knife. He is Master Yoda.
I understand you recently got your journeyman's.
Yes, I did. Thanks, Kyle. Pretty much, it has been a lifelong goal.
Yeah.
And see, that was last year. I got my JS of September of 2018. So at the beginning of the year, I decided this was the year, you know. And I contacted Kyle, came up here, met him face to face, and he, like he was saying, he coached me through it and worked on the points that I needed to work on, and took copious notes, and made the plunge. And in September at the Kansas City Blade Show, I got my journeyman stamp, and they actually gave me the Judge Pilkington Award for the best journeyman knife submitted. So that was unexpected.
exciting.
Super cool.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
So getting your journeyman's, passing that was one of your life goals.
Yes.
What's your next goal?
Master. He will be Grandmaster Yoda. Yes. Today's a big day for me. You know, I've read a lot of stuff about Damascus steel and how to make, and you get kind of confused, but man, having a master take you in his shop, showing you hands-on, hey, this is how you do it, now you do it. You know, that's big. It's really big. Saves hours of time, and I don't know about in frustration,
Tears.
and, tears,
Yeah.
blood, and sweat's still the same.
Yeah.
I've learned that cleanliness next to godliness, but that was reinforced. I'd read that, and then it was reinforced, and then how to do it. And then, like when he cut the billet and folded it back over on itself, you know, instead of folding it to mirror, fold it to mirror instead of fold it to oppose. You know, that I probably would have missed that. You know, and then, you know, what you were saying, when I'm forging the blade out, or the billet into a blade, don't over forge it, be gentle with it.